Here is some typical Rhode Island traffic on the 37 connector onto the I-295 North. I take this road every day. Some days it's working out okay at 8:30 a.m. Other days it's not. Today it looks like it's just slowing down again. This road provides access all the way up to the beltway around Providence, and it hits the 95, which will then hit the 495 if you want to go to Cape Cod or head up toward Boston or the outlying metro area of Boston, west metro area of Boston. This road, what amazed me was there was a large crack in this road. I just went over the crack. I would hit that crack every day. It was an expansion joint in the road that was off. There was some of the metal that was part of the expansion joint was gone. So I said, what the heck? I wrote via email Rhode Island Department of Transportation, and I said exactly what was wrong. And I couldn't believe it. 2 days later, they had put asphalt in the crack. I thought, this would never happen in California. Probably never in Massachusetts, but in Rhode Island, being small, people just take care of things. I couldn't believe the reaction I got that thing got fixed. So, at least they do try and fix roads here. You'll hit some pretty nefarious, large, nasty bumps through this road. Wherever the bridges adjoin, where there's like an overpass over a gully or a river or something, there's usually a huge bump entering the bridge and a huge bump exiting the bridge from expansion joints that are either deprecated by falling down toward the road, or they're expanded out where they're distended up vertically. So that's always problematic. Now this road, this little entrance ramp onto 295 is interesting because they have a really long entrance ramp. The ramp's probably half a mile long that you can merge onto this thing. Nobody ever uses that ability, but it's here. And this whole backup is due to Plainfield Road. There's one more road up here called Plainfield, and that has a lot of traffic coming on, I suppose, from Providence going northbound or somewhere, and it really backs this thing up. So now I know this on-ramp goes for a long way, so I can just buzz on through here and eventually cut right. This road also goes up to a recovery area up here. They call it a recovery area. What they're recovering, it looks like they're recovering metal and stuff. There, my little ramp ends right there. And there's always lots of dump trucks in this road. I'm not sure why, but this is like dump truck city through here. And trucks carrying rocks and everything. So my windshield did get smacked about a month and a half, 2 months ago. Maybe 3 months ago by a rock. I heard a rock hit this thing and looked around for the crack. Didn't see it for a few days, and then I saw it creeping along. So this is my first day really enjoying this truck without it doing something terrible. I fixed a large vacuum leak yesterday, which was a hose off, which I must have bumped it along with my friend Raymond when we were trying to put the serpentine belt back on this thing. I must have bumped the hose, either taking off or putting on the engine cover, and tore it out of its, ripped it out of its little rubber retainer. So that caused a pretty big hissing sound, and of course I was panicking, thinking it's something a lot worse than a hose, but thank goodness it was just a hose, and we're on our way here. So yeah, commuting is just not fun. I don't care if I'm in California, I don't care if I'm in Rhode Island, I don't care if I'm in Massachusetts. I just don't like this. This is just, although it's not bad here, this one area clears up pretty quick. I only only give it a half an hour to go to work. I don't spend any more time in the car. Sometimes it's 40 minutes, but it's only about a half an hour. This is like a 25-mile trip, so the traffic here does move efficiently. There's not too much to impede it, and soon it's going to go to 3 lanes here, so that speeds things up. Lots of these people are getting off, I think, on Plainfield here, so this is the road that causes the backup. And sure enough, it's slowing down again. Once we get through Plainfield, it speeds up here. So we have Hurricane Florence, which is going to hit the Carolinas. I don't think this weather has anything to do with Hurricane Florence. I think this is just some kind of yuck weather that's around here, but who knows. It's been raining for about 3 days. This is the 3rd day of rain. I'm not sick of the rain yet. It didn't make it easy to fix my car yesterday, but I'm not tired of the rain yet. You can see there's a little tiny bit of color in the trees here. It's now October, 15 or something? Oh, I'm sorry, September 15th. And there's only a slight bit of color, so I guess these trees are right on time. They usually, from what people tell me, have a lot of color in October, so. Looks like up here they're fixing something. The bridge. And I usually get coffee at Cumberland Farms in the morning. However, the hotel I've been at has a decent Keurig coffee maker, and this coffee called Wicked Awesome Coffee, which I've been throwing in that cup. I guess I've been taking on a little bit of local character here with a Boston Red Sox hat. So sure enough, once we get to number 14 here, Plainfield, this thing kind of speeds up. However, there's a lot of large trucks, garbage trucks, dump trucks that are probably going to get off the recovery center. And you can see where the Plainfield people are heading north and they're merging. And this is causing a bit of a slowdown up here. Once they merge in, we're good to go. And another half a mile, we pick up a 3rd lane from the Recovery Center Boulevard up here. And that makes everything dandy and nice. So this is a typical morning commute. I stay down by the airport because the hotels down there are 84, 85, 90 a night. The hotel near where I work, which I could probably throw a rock at it, it's so close, it always goes for $219, $220, some ridiculous price, a Marriott Courtyard, and I'm still waiting for that one to fall in price. I don't think it will. There's a CVS regional office complex in Highlands Park in Woonsocket or nearby, and that thing has a lot of money. So I think Marriott figures between Amica Insurance and CVS, they're going to keep their rates to 200 something. So that makes me drive this car every day 50 miles, which I really, really dislike. In fact, all the miles of my car probably do this darn hotel down here. Okay, here's the Recovery Center Boulevard, 1/2 mile. There's a huge bump here, which was so big yesterday, they were like, actually had cars stopped. It was like some big pothole thing going on here. I'm trying to see where that big bump is. I'll probably get to work right smack at 9 o'clock, which is acceptable. Right about here, there's this other sign, and I thought there was a huge so bad it would just slam your car. Just bam. I can't believe they fixed that. I didn't see any patching where it was or anything. Well, anyway, no huge bump. There's this recovery road thing up here somewhere. So I'm going 65, which was impossible before. I had the bad drive shafts and bad shocks in front. This thing would not be too reliable at 65, 70 miles an hour. There's a bump, but I don't think that's it. Anyway, so much for the bumps. This thing goes to 3 lanes here. I think at the number 6 here we go to 3 lanes, and we're good to go. So I'm going about 70 through here now, which usually I don't go this fast. So people are going about 75, 80 through here, I guess. The usual speed all over the country. If people can go 80 miles an hour, they do. There's usually a cop up here too, so it's rather fun for them. I never see anybody getting pulled over though. Okay, here's my 3rd lane. So myself being a fuddy-duddy in this car, I always pull it over to the right and just go slow. Yeah, this is the 3rd lane here. It's nice. So now the people in left lane are going to go maybe 90 if they can. Or 80. They'll speed up immensely. And from here I can just coast into work. It's not too hard. Alright, I'm going to stop this video and restart it.